closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. Digging in for the Rainiers, Michael Arroyo. In there at the knees. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Guzman tossed to second, and a double play to end it. Ratto with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Here comes the closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto. Lázaro Montes digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Foul ball there. Late swing, fouled to the left. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. Well, he's got no excuse for not being on time on that last heater. 3 straight fastballs, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep.
Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He's safe.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Blake Rambusch. 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. Struck out swinging. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one. Fouled off. He was late. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Rainiers down to their last strike. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And this game is over. The Bees claim the win. Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. The first baseman digs in now.
On 1.
On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. Next is the designated hitter, Luke Ritter. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike. That one down the line. Fair ball. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Caden Trenkle. And fires in a heater at 95. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Struck out looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one? I have no idea what went wrong for him in that AB. Man on at first, digging in for the Aviators, Henry Bolte. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 0-2, and the delivery.
Nope,
just
outside.
missed. That slider had some really good sweeping action, but just missed. Gets him swinging. One runner left on base, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on. Here comes the closer in the 9th, Xavier Ratto. And now, Luke Ritter, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball inside.
This pitch popped up. Hudson drifts towards it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's one down. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. Fouled off left side. One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Caden Trenkle. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. I don't know why he didn't swing, but that on the ground to third. Hendley on to first. Ball game. Ratto with an excellent effort in relief en route to the win. The closer in the 9th, Xavier Ratto, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. And the slider just misses.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Skies this one to center. Sosa on the move. Pulls it in, there's 1 away. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Eldridge in the box now takes strike 1. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Swings and misses. It's a K. Only 1 out remaining. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and the batter wasn't up to the task. He couldn't even make contact. Might need to work on the timing before your next AB. So down to their final out of this one. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Home team down by 1. Strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And this game is over. The Bees hold on to win it. So they turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto, on to try and lock this thing up. So digging in, Pedro Leon. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. This one chopped on the ground. Guzman fires over to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Logan Davidson.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only one out remaining. So up next, Logan Cerny, 1 for 3. Little chopper rolls foul. Ratto is just one strike away. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
It's a comebacker to the mound, and that is the ball game. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. The closer in the 9th, Xavier Ratto. And now at the plate, Manuel Margot. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Perfect location on the first pitch fastball. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air on the infield, Ratto. And there's one away. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. He's 2 outs away. Next up for the Comets, David Bote. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. 2 away. The center fielder now at the plate. That's a strike. 0-1. They're down to their final strike of the game. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Swing and a miss. And this game is over. The Bees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto, aiming to lock down the game. Now, Alex Freeland. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And fires in a heater at 95. Struck out swinging. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. He's 2 outs away. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Damon Keith.
0-1.
Right down the chute. And the count is 0-2. Called out on strikes. Only 1 out remaining. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Tyler Black. Foul ball there. 2 outs, bases empty. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. And a foul ball. This one hit to second might be it. And that's the ball game. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. Save opportunity right here. And now, Davison De Los Santos, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Comes up empty, strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swings and misses, struck the batter out. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. He came out of the bullpen looking sharp. 3-pitch strikeout really sets a tone, and the opposing lineup is going to have a hard time keeping him from the save. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. In there, picks up the K. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Strike 3, got him swinging. And this game is over. The Bees claim the win here behind. So they turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. Gets it to first, and the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. This save opportunity is brought to you by Blank's Disposal Services. No questions asked, ever. This offense is looking a bit stagnant right now. They need to shake it off and get something going. Swing and a miss. Only 1 out remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Bees claim the win here behind some great. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments. Sanabria swings through it for strike 1. A bit out in front there. Might have thought it was the heater. High fly ball down the line and left. And that's a foul ball. And the tying run at second. Here's a tapper towards short. Guzman fires over to first. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In there, got the strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining. I think he may have lost track of the situation. 2 strikes, tying run in scoring position. You have to be ready to swing the bat and put the ball in play. Hope he learns from that one. So down to their final out of this one. Ryan Wilson trying to deliver as the hero. Swings through that one for strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Next pitch misses. 1-2 the count. Good discipline. He did well to lay off that one down and away. Fights it off, we'll see another. The Chihuahuas down to their last strike. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Applied to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game. Ratto notches his 10th save of the season. Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. Next up for the River Cats, Xavier Warren, 1 for 3. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck the batter out looking, and that ends the inning. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Reggie Crawford. That one fouled off. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Here's the catcher, Luke Schliger. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. This one is in there. Strike 1. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that in this big a spot, gotta unload. Got the strikeout looking. 2 down. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the 3rd one? I have no idea what went wrong for him in that AB. So it's their last chance of the ball game.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Good job to fight that one off. The River Cats down to their last strike.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. And that's the ball game. The Bees claim the win. We go to the 9th. Xavier Ratto takes the ball. Digging in for the River Cats, Gerard Encarnacion.
0-1.
That clips the corner. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Reggie Crawford. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered it that one. Next up for the River Cats, Xavier Warren. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hudson under this one. And that's that. So they go quietly here. We're back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Mark Kolsbury. That's an outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher.
0-2.
Battling here, fouls it away. Grounder to the left side. And they get the leadoff batter in the 10th. Next to hit, Vaughn Brown. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top half of the 10th. Here's a grounder up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Here's the third baseman, David Villar. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge K there. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the jam. Clearly pleased with those results. Ready to go in the 11th inning. And now, Vinny Capra. Fouled off. He was late.
No, off the plate.
And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Cooper Kinney digs in now. Now a flare off the bat. Heading towards it. It falls in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Rainer Arias. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
No ball.
We're in the 11th. Runners at the corners, 1 away. This pitch popped up.
Yeah, you're under it. You got it. You got it.
Makes the grab. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. Here's the left fielder, Gerard Encarnacion. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. The River Cats with the go-ahead run at third. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Here it comes. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss for the K. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late in the game. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. Ratto with some outstanding relief work in the 3-2. Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Farmello.
Leading up for the Rainiers, the 17th, Johnny Farmello.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. In there, picks up the K. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. Michael Arroyo, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Breaking ball through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're in the back half of the 10th. Swings through it.
0-2.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side.
You got it.
2 away now. So it's their last chance of the ball game. That one finds the zone. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Ratto with an excellent effort in relief en route to the win. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier. Digging in for the Rainiers, Leonardo Bernal, 1 for 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-1 now. Swing and a high fly to left. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Next up for the Rainiers, Johnny Farmello. Popped up. Guzman. And now 2 down. So digging in, Aiden Smith. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Ratto had a strong showing in relief. Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. He's a fierce. The catcher digs in now. 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty, strike 2. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Struck out swinging. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Logan Davidson. He's already homered in this ballgame. Fouled off. He was late. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Romy Gonzalez. And fires in a heater at 95. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Big right-hander strikes out the side. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if we witness it. Ratto was outstanding in relief, even though they took the loss. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the... Bryce Eldridge, getting ready to hit. Already a homer for him in this one.
Eldridge.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Perfectly executed backdoor slider, and that's such a tough pitch to hit. It takes a very patient approach from the hitter to stay back long enough to put the barrel on it. Over to first, great pick. Couple of pitches, a quick out, that'll work. He's 2 outs away. Jacob Melton now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. So down to their final out of this one.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
And fires in a heater at 95. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. The Bees hold on to win a tight one as so they turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto, trying to... Stepping in, Logan Davidson. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. The home crowd really fired up after that strikeout, and now they've got a chance to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position. Big spot. Logan Cerny will hit next. He's already gone yard in this game. Swings through that one.
0-1.
The Space Cowboys with the go-ahead run standing at second. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam. That was a really nice performance. And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win. Here comes the closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto, with this being... So digging in, Cam Smith. He's already homered in this ball game. Ground ball left side. It's in and out of the glove. But the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Quincy Hamilton.
Quincy Hamilton, the next to hit. In the air to left. And that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul. Just misses, and that's ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, it's a K. Only 1 out remaining. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Pedro Leon. 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. Fouled off down the right side. The Space Cowboys down to their last strike. This one popped up. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen. Exactly what they're counting on. The closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto. And this is who they turn to when they're ready to go home. Digging in for the Comets, number 33. And this is most likely the last chance to keep the hitting streak alive. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. This one popped up. Hudson drifts towards it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's one down. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work. He's 2 outs away. Now at the dish, Emmanuel Rivera. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
No ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, ball 1. And misses inside. Pop-up foul on the right side. Kootenai on the move. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Lenny Pinto.
So it's their last chance of the ball game. And that one fouled off. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Ratto with some outstanding relief work in the win. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Xavier Ratto. A runner on second to deal with.
Xavier Ratto.
This call to the bullpen is brought to you by Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with your business. Just missed.
Down.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1-1.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. And the tying run at second. Got the batter swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left aboard. Through 8 full. The Bees lead it, 3-2. Bottom 9. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Tyler Black. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. 1 away. Tough to get more efficient than that. 1 pitch, 1 out. He's 2 outs away. Next up for the Comets, Damon Keith. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Home team down by 1. Swing and a rocket. It's pretty deep. 2 down. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. So down to their final out of this one. That one finds the zone.
0-2.
Sky to left, and this should do it. This one is over. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Damon Keith.
Leading off the center fielder,
And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. There's a strike. Great job out of the pen spotting pitches down and away like that. Even if the batter gets the head of the bat there, it's hard for him to do much damage. Gets a piece, stays alive. The right-handed reliever. Fly ball, left field. The left fielder settles under. There's one down.
the first baseman.
He's 2 outs away. And here at the plate, Tyler Black. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike. Just missing there. What a take with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That just missed. Such a difficult pitch to lay off of. Struck out swinging. Only 1 out remaining.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance of the ball game.
Valley.
And it's strike 2. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. On the ground. Handles the chance. And that'll do it. Ratto had a strong showing in relief in the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out. Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto, aiming to lock down the game and pick up. Now up, Braden Ward. With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn 2 unless they get an especially hard ground ball. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Set down looking for the backwards K. Only 1 out remaining.
Now batting.
So down to their final out of this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Ground ball, this one should do it. Over to pick it up. And that'll do it. Ratto with a terrific appearance in relief, helping them lock down. Here comes the closer in the 9th, Xavier Ratto. So 2 down. Next up for the Isotopes, Jose Torres. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Down the middle for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. No run. Now, Chris Bryant. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The right-handed reliever. In there. Got the strikeout looking. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. And the next batter, Carlos De La Cruz. Strike 1. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. The Isotopes, with the go-ahead run standing at second. And swings and misses for the hat trick. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Robbie Martin, 1 for 3. Grounder left side. Slings to first. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors. We're in extras here. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Zach Kokoska.
0-1.
Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. So digging in, Sterling Thompson. 0-1. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. We're in the 11th. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 0-2, here's the pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. And 2 away, starting off the 11th. So up next, Drew Romo. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Late with the swing there. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Clips the outside corner. That one almost got the batter. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Checks the swing. Now an appeal to third. Went around. Strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. Was in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, and gets out of the jam. Clearly pleased with those results. We're back here at the ballpark, top of the 12th. Now it's the second baseman, Manuel Pena. He swings and fouls one off. Swing it up, the bat went flying there.
0-2.
Swings and misses, it's a K. Strikes out now and 1 away now here in the 12th. Braden Ward now at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. 0-2, rocks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Jose Torres. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
No ball.
2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And that retires the side. 1 runner left on base. 13th inning set to get started. And now the DH, Chris Bryant.
Strike 1. 0-1.
That one down the line. And foul ball. Now here's the 0-2. Set down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And congratulations to him on his 50th AAA strikeout. Always nice to get a milestone like that under your belt. And here's the first baseman, Carlos De La Cruz. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. This pitch popped up. Kootenai drifting towards this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. Now at the plate, Robbie Martin. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Pops it up, foul on the left side. And that's the end of the inning. So it's no runs, no hits. Ratto with some outstanding. And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier. Digging in for the Isotopes, Manuel Pena. Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got the batter swinging. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. Chris Bryant will hit next. He hits a fly to center. Rada on the move. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Zach Kokoska getting ready to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bouchard moving under it. And that'll do it. Midway through the 9th. We're tied in this one. We're back here at the ballpark. Extra innings set to start. And now the first baseman, Torrin Montgomery.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the strikeout looking. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Sterling Thompson. 1 for 3. Cut on and missed. 0-1. That one stayed in the tunnel for a good long while. Excellent pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. The home crowd really fired up after that strikeout, and now they've got a chance to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position. Big spot. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Ryan Ritter. Swings through that one, 0-1 now.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through it.
0-2.
2 down, and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
No.
Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes.
1-1-1.
Dives, keeps it on the infield. Fires to first. Oh, what a great play. It's a tall task to make that stop for any first baseman, but an even better bit of work to make the feed to the pitcher on the move. Great job hitting that moving target. That fires up the dugout. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief. A 3-2 final score in this one. Thanks for dropping by and joining me in our wonderful... Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Dakota Jordan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2. Ball.
Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, James Tibbs III, and fires in a heater at 95. Pops this one up. Sanoha under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. That's out number 2. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work.
Second baseman, Casey.
So down to their final out of this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Home team down by 1. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now. Pop up, foul on the right side. Kootenai on the way over. Ball game. Ratto with his 20th save of the campaign in this one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. On to try and lock this thing up. Cooper Kinney getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And it's strike 2. Not a great showing from their offense so far. One of these hitters has to find a way to spark something and get them some runs. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Set down looking for the backwards K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Xavier Warren. And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Now here's the 0-2. Struck the batter out looking. Only 1 out remaining. Digging in for the River Cats, Casey Schmidt, 1 for 3. Fouled off, he was late. Now 1-1. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. The River Cats down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. And this game is over. The Bees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bat. Christian Robinson now at the plate.
Christian Robinson.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one fouled off. Struck out swinging. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. So up next, Leonardo Balcazar. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. They're running out of time to add some insurance. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Reno, number 73.
Outside, that's the ball.
That
Ball,
just
that's
missed.
inside.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge.
I got it, Up. Fence.
Reaches over the wall and got it. So they make short work of them there. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to do. Here comes the closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto, aiming to lock down the game. The catcher getting ready to hit, 1 for 3. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Now here's the 0-2.
1-1-1.
Up the middle, Guzman. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. He's 2 outs away. The left fielder, the next to hit. Chop to the left side. Wenzel gets it to first.
He's out.
Only 1 out remaining.
The center fielder, number 3, Slade Caldwell.
Here's the center fielder, Slade Caldwell.
Aye. 0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. The Aces down to their last strike. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. And And that's the ball game. Ratto with a terrific appearance in relief, helping them lock. So they turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto, with this being a save opportunity. And here's the first baseman.
The first baseman, Walter.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. No throw. And everyone's safe. The bases are loaded. 2 gone and the bases loaded. Coming up to the dish for Reno, Gino Groover. There's a strike. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, and this one gets away. No action on the bases, though. Ratto is just 1 strike away. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Bees use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Evaluators always like to see relievers. Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. On to try and lock this thing up.
Xavier.
And here is Tyler Black. Number 9 hitter here, trying to get on base, set the table for the top of the lineup, and give them a chance at staying alive in this one. A little out front there, swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. And the batter will be the shortstop. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Late on that fastball. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Got the strikeout looking. Only 1 out remaining. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. So it's their last chance of the ball game. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. That one in there, and the count is 0-2. And that's number 8, only 1 to go. Swing and a miss. And this game is over. The Bees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Ratto with some outs. Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto, a real strike thrower on the mound. Excellent job of avoiding walks so far. We head back to the top of the order. Digging in for the Express, Forrest Wall. Foul ball there. On 0-1, the delivery. There's a strike. Swings through it for the K. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one? I have no idea what went wrong for him in that AB. Dustin Harris digs in now. 0 for 3, a flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout. Grounds this one up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That is out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Ratto had a strong showing in relief despite the team's loss. Tossed a scoreless inning and posted. The ninth, Xavier Ratto takes the ball now. He's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects. Josh Hatcher now at the plate.
The first baseman, Josh Hatcher.
And that one hit to first. Kootenai. And steps on the bag for the out.
Now back, second baseman, later Figueroa.
Now it's the second baseman, Glader Figueroa.
Yeah! 0-1.
Edge of the zone for a strike. Got the swinging strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Next one's fouled back. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's the ball game. Ratto with some outstanding relief work in the win. Here comes the closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto. On to try and lock this thing up. So digging in, Glader Figueroa.
The second baseman, later Figueroa.
On the ground to the left, Guzman. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. Stepping in, Alejandro Osuna. He's already homered in this ball game. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sit down looking for the backwards K. Only 1 out remaining. So down to their final out of this one.
Aye. 0-1.
At the belt, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And this game is over. Ratto had a strong showing in relief in the win. Pitched a clean inning. the closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto. No such thing as an easy save, but he's... Robbie Martin now at the plate, and you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Righty comes to the plate. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Only one out remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Now here's the 0-2. And the slider just misses. I know it turned out to be a ball, but it very well could have been strike 3 to end the game. That would give you nightmares. The Isotopes down to their last strike. And now we're all filled up at 3-2. With the tying run lurking on deck, he has to throw a strike here. Can't give up the walk. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Ratto with a terrific appearance in relief, helping them lock down the win. Didn't allow any runs. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Drew Romo. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Comes up empty, strike 2. That's an outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that gives the edge to the pitcher. Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. Only one out remaining. The third baseman getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Next one's fouled back. Here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ratto is just 1 strike away. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Bees salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief work. Closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. Closing is a very tough job. And here's the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. This pitch popped up.
I got it.
And there's one down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high-leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Jordan Beck. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. There to make the catch. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Next up for the Isotopes, Robbie Martin. 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle. Picks it up. Throw picked out of the dirt, but he's safe. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth. The infield single might give them a bit of oxygen here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ryan Ritter. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The Isotopes with the potential winning run at the plate. On the ground, this should do it. On to first, ball game. Ratto with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. He gave them... The closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto. This is an opportunity to notch save number 30 on the season. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And fires in a heater at 95. And that's outside. Fly to left. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Will Benson. He's already homered in this ballgame. In the air to center. And there's 2 down. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, Bryce Eldridge. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. This pitch popped up. Bouchard has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Ratto with his 30th save of the year in this game. I think it's clear that his future is at the back end of a big... So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. The catcher digs in now, 1 for 3. Late swing, fouled it off. The 0-1 offering. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Tying run waits at the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. He came out of the bullpen looking sharp. 3-pitch strikeout really sets a tone, and the opposing lineup is going to have a hard time keeping him from the save. So up next, Romy Gonzalez. He's already homered in this ballgame. Grounder to third. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance of the ball game.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! 2.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance for the out. Batter takes first on the strikeout. 3 pitches and that AB ends in a strikeout. Might want to try and battle a bit more. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Griffin Conine, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Next pitch inside. Ball 1. That one is foul. We'll see another. 1-2 now. Popped up. Kuzma.
I got it.
Ball game. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. Didn't allow
Xavier Ratto will take over here.
These are the spots.
Martin digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and now 1 away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Gill in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number 37, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And that one wrapped foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back now and on the mound to close.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through.
Turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Grounder to first. Kootenai steps on first for the out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Next up, Owen Casey, 1 for 3. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Comes up empty, strike 2. This one in the air to right, to Jesus.
Take it.
And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan.
So it's their last chance of the ball game. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 0-2, here's the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. On to first, ball game. Ratto with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the... So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Owen Casey. Out to short. Collects. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth.
Now batting, the catcher.
This save opportunity is brought to you by Blank's Disposal Services. No questions asked, ever. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And now 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke.
So down to their final out of this one. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, this one should do it. That is the ball game. Ratto with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs. Here comes the closer in the ninth, Xavier Ratto. Closing is a very tough job. So digging in, Henry Bolte, number 9 hitter here, trying to get on base, set the table for the top of the lineup, and give them a chance at staying alive in this one. Foul ball there. One-run game in the bottom of the ninth. In there, picks up the K, and there's one away. He came out of the bullpen looking sharp. 3-pitch strikeout really sets a tone, and the opposing lineup is going to have a hard time keeping him from the save. The batter now, Alexi Esparza. 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. Just missed. Clips the corner.
1-1.
1-1 pitch, fouled away. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. Next up for the Aviators, Caden Polkovich, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Ratto is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. And this game is over. The Bees. closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier. The catcher now at the plate. Comes up empty, strike two. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Sit down looking for the backwards K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Darius Hill. That's a slider for a strike. Pops this one up to the right side. Looks. 2 away. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. So down to their final out of this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And that's the ball game. Ratto with a fantastic bit of relief work in the win. So they turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. On to try and lock this thing up. Hogan Windish digs in now.
The first baseman, Hogan Windish.
First offering just misses. That one fouled off. Swings through it. They haven't mustered much offense yet, but they're not that far down. One mistake could put them right in this thing. One-two offering. Swings and misses. Struck the batter out. And a strikeout. That's out number 1 here in the 9th. Nathan Hickey getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. This pitch popped up. Kootenai.
Got it.
And there's 2 down. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. So it's their last chance of the ball game. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Bees claim the win. The closer in the 9th, Xavier Ratto. This is an arm with some terrific swing and miss stuff. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. And now the DH, Bobby Rosa. 1 for 2. Ratto, the tall righty, 225 pounds, a former first rounder in 2024. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charles LeBlanc. And fires in a heater at 95. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And swing and miss. Rapid-fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Got him. And the home crowd leaves disappointed as this one draws to a close. The Bees take this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier. And here's the first baseman, Elauris Montero, 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th.
Now batting.
He's 2 outs away. Tommy Troy now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Right through there for a strike. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Got the batter swinging for the K. 2 down. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Ratto with an excellent effort in relief en route to the turn to their closer, Xavier Ratto. He's a fierce competitor. So digging in, Mark Colesbury, 1 for 3.
Leading off for Sacramento, the catcher, Mark.
Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. And now the first baseman, Reggie Crawford. Foul ball there. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. He swings and fouls one off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Well, he's got no excuse for not being on time on that last heater. 3 straight fastballs, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Maui Ahuna will hit next. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. This one popped up. Gottlieb has a beat on it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And that will retire the side. Midway through the 9th. We're tied in this one, 2-2. We're in extras here. Digging in for the River Cats, Rainer Arias. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. Inside corner for a strike. With the way he's operating up in the zone, these hitters need to adjust. They can't get outside their mechanics, though. Got to stay on top of the ball and try to line it into the outfield. This one to right. Pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. And makes it up to third with 1 away. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Owen Miller. Late on that fastball. Definitely a strikeout situation. If the ball's put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways. Next pitch in for a strike. The River Cats with the go-ahead run at third. Ground ball left side. Gobble. Slings to first. 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. He's already homered in this ballgame. Swings through that one for strike 1. A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge K there. Very fired up after that. Ratto with some outs. A 3-2. Here comes the closer in the 9th, Xavier Ratto. So digging in, Rainer Arias. 1 for 3.
Leading off for Sacramento, the center fielder, Rainer Arias.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And they don't get an out on the play. Coming up now to the dish for Sacramento, Owen Miller. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. Next up for the River Cats, David Villar. And he has struggled this year. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck out swinging. Only 1 out remaining. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. So down to their final out of this one. Ground ball, right side. Steps on the bat. Ball game. Ratto with a terrific appearance in relief, helping them lock down the win. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Xavier Ratto, does a good job keeping the ball in the yard and has been really tough to take deep. Now the third baseman, Owen Miller. That's an uncharacteristic chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Strike 2. Way too jumpy early in this AB. That's how you put yourself in a hole. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. And next, the cleanup hitter, David Villar. He's already gone yard in this game. In the air to left, Bouchard. 2 down. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout. Digging in for the River Cats, James Tibbs III. 1 for 2. That's an outstanding splitter he features. When he tunnels it with his fastball like that, it puts batters in conflict, and that grounds this one to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. 5, 6, and 7 hitters. We're back here at the ballpark. Extra innings set to start. And now the DH, Dakota Jordan.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. What confidence to go back-to-back with those slides. Got the batter swinging for the K. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. Stepping in, Xavier Warren. 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout on the day. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. The home crowd really fired up after that strikeout, and now they've got a chance to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position. Big spot. Stepping to the plate for Sacramento, Mark Colesbury, 1 for 3. High fly ball towards left center. And that retires the side. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. We move on to the 11th, and now Reggie Crawford.
Aye. 0-1.
Late swing, fouled to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and the slider just misses. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Fights that one away, still 1-2. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Hale, sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out. A new arm into the game, the righty, Connor Brogdon. A runner on second to deal with. He gave them some good work out of the pen here. Wasn't
The success of the AL Central was one of 2024's surprising storylines. Was it a one-year wonder or the start of a shift in the American League balance of power? The Guardians, expected to finish under 500 entering 2024, instead made a serious run at the best record in baseball and reached the ALCS for the first time since 2016. If good pitching beats good hitting, the recipe for success is there once again in 2025. The Royals engineered an astonishing 30-win improvement from 2023 to 24, snagging a postseason berth and upsetting the O's in the wildcard round. With phenom Bobby Witt Jr. leading a lineup of 20-somethings and Salvador Perez providing a stable veteran hand, this feels like a team that could contend for years to come. On August 10th, the Tigers were 8 games under 500 and going nowhere. From there, a bullpen that was virtually unhittable sparked a dominating stretch run all the way to the ALDS, where Detroit pushed Cleveland to the brink. If they can add some punch to the lineup, they could find themselves contending for a division title in 2025. On the flip side, the Twins found themselves paying the price for other success. Picked to win the division, Minnesota fell to 4th place. Still, they're likely to find themselves a popular pick to contend again in 2025. Can they fend off their upstart rivals and get back to the top of the division? On Chicago's south side, the White Sox will be looking for any signs of improvement on the heels of last year's struggles. 2025 will continue to be a rebuilding year, so expect the Southsiders to try to move some core players in order to acquire young talents.
Here on the south side, new inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Hit in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there are 2 outs. The batter now, Kevin Newman. 0 for 2 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Struck him out looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Kikuchi back to work. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Slater stands in. Now fly ball to right center. Dives. What a play. Runner tags and will move up to third.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
That one is absolutely belted. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
Nabs it, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him! And that K brings him into double digits for the game. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Swings through that.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Yeah, that's outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Sosa to the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of left center field. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Andrew Benintendi steps up. A swing by Benintendi, driven deep to right. Out of here! He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout. Here's Corey Lee.
Number 46.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. And gone. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back to the top of the order, Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for two. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different.
Liner, base hit, coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Manager out of the dugout. So a man at first. Here's Mike Tauchman.
71.
Double play ball to second. Neto for one. He's out. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Luis Robert Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. A soaring shot to center. Their third home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 8-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa, 1 for 3. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 9-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout. Andrew Vaughn now.
Now pitching for the Angels. Number 54. Jose.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Forget it. He jacks that one out to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Benintendi up here, out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 11-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
And now, Corey Lee. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. That's not coming back. All muscle to center field. It's 12-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So a lefty out of the pen, number 57, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So, man aboard. Here's Josh Rojas. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 13-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And there's a hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And next to hit for the Sox, Mike Tauchman. And that one lifted in the air center field. Moniak makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really... Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Strike on the outside. 0-2. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two down, bases empty. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward pulls it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sends it to first. 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Andrew Vaughn. He's already homered here in this one. Big stack center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The relay Safe. And that's his third hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Benintendi to the plate. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 15-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout. So 2 away with nobody on. Corey Lee digs in now. Out to center. Moniak sizes this one up. And that'll do it. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled away.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a swing and a miss. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. That's in there. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a ground ball. In time to Vaughn. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Newman stands in now and watches strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Halos down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Back here on the south side, John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts him on their heels.
Soler now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Ward in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Only 1 hit in the inning. Here on the south side. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Moniak in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And next for L.A., Zach Neto swings through that one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Detroit, John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Go ahead, run on base. And now here is Andrew Vaughn. Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Torres. And that's 2. Back at Comerica Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a pop-up. Sosa hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Rojas slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still Olsen back to work. Swung on, belted. Meadows, long run into the gap. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Wastes no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Line drive, brings it in, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. 0 for 3 in this one. Lined into right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Austin Slater stands in. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner from third comes across. They laid it in the 8th.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep.
And that is that. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Gleyber Torres. And that misses. 1-0. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rogers at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 19.
Hit in the air, center field. Meadows sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Andrew Vaughn now, and no one can get there. Benintendi makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Lenyn Sosa. Golden opportunity right here. In the air, center field. Meadows sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Now a relay to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Fought off foul.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to the left. In time to Vaughn. Now only 1 out remaining. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Back now at Progressive Field with Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. Brennan swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ramirez swings through it for strike 1. On the ground, Sosa throws to first in time, and Ramirez is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Santana swings through it for strike 1. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Guardians lead 1, and they still trail it here. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Thomas moving under it, and makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fly ball center field. Thomas puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Austin Slater stands in. Out towards right center field. Brennan moving under this one. And that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 9th. So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. And the slider just misses.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering misses. Now 1 and 2. The Guardians down to their final strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Back at right field, John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Really remarkable outing from this starter. His performance on the mound has been flawless. Singy, how can he finish this one off and claim a piece of baseball history?
Well, I think it's going to take a whole lot of focus, Boog, and I think it's going to be required of his teammates as well. And when you're not giving anything up, you're totally aware of it, and that can kind of be a distraction. So this guy can't afford that if he wants to make it 27 up and 27 down.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. And that one fouled off.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Well, he's been absolutely lights